This video will address steps 8, 9, and 10. Once we have done these, gone through these, you should be able to do step 11 fairly easy. One of the things that we can do once we have paired our different parts is that we can see how, we can check how they move. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my revolute command. I'm going to open it up by clicking edit. And you're going to see that at the bottom, there's a bunch of options. There's an arrow to change the direction of the motion, and there's this half circle there. If you are on a computer, not on an iPad or tablet, what you're going to see down there is also a play button, which is going to activate an animation. But we don't have that on the iPad, so all we're gonna do is click that circle. And that's going to move your arm 90 degrees at a time and show you which way it's allowed to move. That's step 8. All right, let's go to step 9. Step 9, we're going to insert the end hinge and attach it to the short arm. Create a revolute mate. Okay, so we're essentially inserting the end hinge and connecting it to the short arm so that it's connected right at the elbow. Make sure that it's connected right at the elbow and you don't connect it in this spot by mistake. And there's a few things that we have to keep in mind when we are doing this. So let's go back to our drawing. And what I'm going to do is, well, I'm going to flip my drawing like this because that's how they are. It'll be easier. I mean, you can have it the other way too if you want to. That's fine. I'm going to click on Insert. I'm going to click on Other Documents created by me, and I'm going to go to my Cantilever. Again, I'm going to go to Assembly Version, and I'm going to click on End Hinge. Okay. Now my end hinge is there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get it out of the way so I can observe it better. So I'm just going to move it here. Alright, and actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this so that I can see the end of it. Okay, now when I mate these two parts, obviously I have to pair up a couple of things. I can pair up whatever the big flat surface is with the opening. So essentially I can pair up this circle that I just highlighted with this circle over here. I can pair those two up because those have to match up. Or I can attach it to pair it up with this end over here. But then that would mean that I would have to focus on the small end of the pin. Now this is where it becomes tricky, because if you decide to attach it to this part of the opening instead of the back part back there, if we attach it here, we need to make sure that we click on the correct end. So to pair it up with that side, we need to click on the smallest circle that we have here. That way, that'll be correctly paired. Otherwise, the common mistake here is to pair it up with this over here. And how do we do that? We just we don't zoom into the drawing, and we just click this. We click on the crosshairs, and then we click on the circle itself. Not really thinking too much about, giving a lot of thought of the fact that there are two actual places where we can click here. So that would cause, if you click on the wrong one, if you click on this one right here, on this circle, that will cause the end hinge to overlap with the actual arm, and we don't want to do that. So the safest thing to do is to pair up this end over here with this end over here, and we're going to do that. So I'm going to click again on this, and I'm going to click on Revolute Mate. Revolute Mate is already available, so I'm going to click that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this over here, and I'm going to click on the crosshairs already. All right, there, that's set. Now I'm going to click here. Again, click on the crosshairs, and boom, my parts are mated. And how do you know that's correct? Because when you see it from the side, they are flush with each other. And we are going to do the same thing with our end hinge. That was step 10. And we are going to do the same thing with our threaded hinge, with this one. And go ahead and try it.